This is VOA News. I'm Joe Ramsey. Israeli warplane struck a refugee camp in the central Gaza Strip overnight Saturday, killing dozens, according to local officials, as the diplomatic efforts continue for a humanitarian pause, AP correspondent Jackie Quinn reports.
Explosions and columns of smoke billow over the Gaza Strip skyline after Israeli warplanes struck the Maghazi refugee camp. This man calls it a massacre. And Palestinian officials say at least 40 people were killed. Israel said it will press on with its crackdown against Hamas leadership, while U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah, shaking hands publicly, holding talks privately. Saturday, Blinken said he cannot support a ceasefire because it will only empower Hamas.
Senior Hamas officials said that it was their intent to do October 7th again and again and again.
Blinken's meetings with Arab leaders continue through the weekend. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Hamas is a U.S. designated terrorist group. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Sunday said American officials were working to secure a humanitarian pause in Gaza that would advance several priorities, including getting more aid into Palestinians and getting hostages held by Hamas released.
We've had trucks moving. We have about 100 trucks a day going in. That's good, but it's grossly insufficient. So now we're working on raising that significantly so that more aid in a sustained way gets into Palestinians who need it.
Speaking to reporters after an unannounced stop in Baghdad, Blinken landed in Iraq's capital on his first visit to the country as the top U.S. diplomat holding talks with the Iraqi prime minister. This is VOA News. The Russian military has reported a successful test launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile designed to carry nuclear warheads from a new nuclear submarine. The report comes as tensions are soaring between Russia and the West over fighting in Ukraine. Adding to those tensions, President Vladimir Putin last week signed a bill revoking Russia's ratification of a global nuclear test ban, in a move that Moscow said was to need to establish parity with the United States. The European Union Commission proposed another $53 billion in aid for Ukraine. The announcement comes as Ukraine's military readies for another winter at war with Russia. VOA's Arash Arabasadi has more.
Ukraine's leadership and military continue pushing for more sustained international support and advanced weaponry. Ukraine further seeks EU and NATO membership. It was amid this backdrop that European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen visited the capital Kyiv for a joint news conference with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Von der Leyen said the Commission would recommend another $53 billion in aid from EU member states to Ukraine. Just days earlier in Berlin, EU foreign ministers met to discuss future expansion of the bloc. Germany's Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock expressed confidence that Ukraine would gain membership after a vote in December. Arash Arabasadi, VOA News.
Villagers in the mountains of northwest Nepal have cremated the bodies of some who perished in an earthquake that shook the area Friday night. The strong tremor killed 157 people and left thousands homeless. 13 bodies were carried on Sunday to the banks of a river and placed on pyres made of stacked wood before being set on fire in a Hindu creation ceremony. In the United States, federal regulators will review the use of chemicals found in tires. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports the review comes after a petition from Native American tribes that want it banned because it kills salmon.
The tribes in California and Washington asked the Environmental Protection Agency to prohibit the rubber preservative 6-PPD, saying it kills fish, especially coho salmon, when rains wash it from roadways into rivers. Washington, Oregon, Vermont, Rhode Island, and Connecticut also wrote the EPA, citing the chemical's unreasonable threat to their waters and fisheries. The manufacturers are already looking for an alternative. 6-PPD has been used as a rubber preservative in tires for 60 years. As they wear, tiny particles of rubber are left behind on roads and parking lots. I'm Julie Walker.
And I'm Joe Ramsey. VOA
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.